descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing. Was it true?
It's still too premature to say with any certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie, built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority, the very foundations of Renan society. How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
Carrot Top?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader, the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegis, the new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things.
Like
More
what?
important things. Things like...
How many rings they have in their fingers?
Oh, I don't know. Musical talent, for example.
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth
You're very
is,
different.
You were always different. I feel like maybe now I can finally begin to accept turn against death. To see a future.
Okay, you do that.
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegis till you get back. Thank you.
She might even fall in love with him.
I guess you're not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Nope.
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of Elda Menancia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on Lenegis who need someone to guide them. Besides, with you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Good point.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul. How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted? From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world.
Okay.
Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Remember, you're going to be leading the people here, not ruling them.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you?
Guiding.
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes.
Thanks.
We should be heading back to
Appreciate you.
Business on Rena awaits.
Yep. Can we... Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, right.
Looks like the people of Lenegis can rest easy.
I couldn't have done it without your words of encouragement, Law.
Hey, you're the one who made the speech.
I think everybody can share the credit here.
Okay. We'll cook.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Good. Get a little rest. Heal up after those battles. Okay, forge weapons. Crafts. Nope. Oh. She can make this gun. The Chopa Tom Rene. Don't have enough money. Ooh, give him a 70K. Sweet. Everything's worse for him. Even though this is supposed to be better, it's worse. Huh. Oh well. Okay, she's got the best now. He crafted and equipped. Craft and equip. Oh, we're missing one manted claw. Alrighty. Still can't believe Warham's better. Okay. Alright, where's the items I need? Life bottle got 12. 3 of those. 7. Okay.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Just did. Wait. Ah. Can't fast travel. Drat. Oh, before I go too much deeper. Almost forgot to get the GIFs back on here. Since this point will be episode 2 when we do the video processing and editing. Starting to feel like we made some decent progress in this game. See what we can do about it. We can move on. Maybe get the last chapter started. Residential Zone 4. a big upgrade for everybody. Aha! That was an old picture of the characters. Here we go. Man to the ship. You made it. Team's ready to go.
I thought we'd find answers on Lenegis, but we just ended up finding more questions.
You can say that
Yep.
again. And now we have more problems to fix.
Let's say that again.
Like figuring out how to reform Lenegis.
That can wait for now. We've got more than enough on our plates to deal with as it is. Like figuring out who's really running the show on Rena.
Yeah. Which is why we're going to the Renan homeworld.
All the answers we've been looking for are on that planet. The person responsible for all this, the Red Woman, and the Renaissance. The answers have to be there.
Okay.
Are we prepared to finally find
Yes,
them?
let's go.
So, what do we do first when we get there?
We land.
We know nothing about the Renan homeworld or what we might face once we arrive. We should get a feel for how things are on the ground before we take any serious steps.
It's also entirely possible that the first thing we're going to face is an attack.
If we come across a capital, we should... What?
Oh, her again. She's in front of the ship. You shall not pass. Oh. Is everything okay over there, honey? Yeah. Okay. Oh, my phone lost everything. Oh, they want us. They want us to show up. How many of her are there? Seems to be a lot of them. Well, I guess we're invited.
Damn. The hell just happened?
Our course has been altered. The coordinates are pointing to a different destination.
What's that?
Bad sign.
The ship's controls aren't accepting my
Hey,
commands.
Kevin.
The engine is being shut down.
That's bad, right?
Only if you want to move.
Quite bad. We've lost control of the ship.
Is all of this the Red Women's doing?
Are they trying to finish us off before we can land?
Everyone, look there!
What's that? Whoa! That looks like that used to be a moon. Or maybe a planet. Uh-oh. Is that thing gonna fire at us? What is happening? I am so confused. What? We're trying to make a giant space flower bloom? Or like a giant crystal? It's like a big old flower opening.
Is that a frozen flower? The hell?
It's a giant planet in space, like a moon.
That's why it can blast in
Flower
space.
blooming out of Rena?
That flower looks like it's absorbing all of Dana's energy.
And it appears Lenegis is serving as a conduit for that energy to reach here. Could that have been its true purpose all along?
If that's true, do you think the people back on Lenegis are all right?
Don't know.
We can only pray that they are.
Guess we'll have to find out. I'm doing good, Kevin. How about yourself?
Have they taken enough already? When is this going to end?
The flower of oblivion.
With everything that's happening, we need to get back to Lenegis. Is the ship still offline?
Unfortunately, yes. Even more so than when it lay dormant.
Can you fix it?
Starships are extremely complex machines.
No.
One wrong move while we're out here in space could very well cost us our lives.
So what? We're just stuck inside here, floating around?
Sounds bad.
How long?
Forever.
I can't.
I don't believe this. We've made it all this way, and now we're stuck here? We're watching Dana die before
You can get out and push.
We have no choice but to sit here and starve to death?
Law, calm down. You're not the only one who's worried here.
Right. Sorry.
Again, get out and push.
It's still too early.
Okay, I'll go push.
There has to be a way to get out of this.
They're out in space. It's a joke.
Alvin.
Well, you could float away, Dad. Did you not realize that?
Now what?
Yes.
The starship. It's back online?
No, this is different. Something is pulling our ship in towards it.
A tractor beam. Kevin says, hey, Noah.
Hey, Kevin. Hey. Hey, mate. How you doing from land down under?
Can we stay away from the pointy end of that thing?
Probably not.
We managed to get moving, but where are we?
It looks like Lenegis in here.
Do you think we might run into more Renans here? Or those red women?
Maybe.
Perhaps. Someone brought us here. The question is,
And why?
We haven't been ambushed, so that probably means they aren't hostile.
Yet.
Still, why would anyone want to bring us here?
Where is here? Well,
Hey,
let's go check it out.
If they wanted to attack us, they could have done so while we were back on the starship. We should see where this path takes us.
Well, let's go.
Okay.
I mean, she has a point. They haven't tried to kill us. Let's go see what they want. They must want something. Look around the area. Yes, let's look. Let's look. What is there to see?
I don't know. I just see a bunch of those panels. There's not much to see here.
There's something there.
Ugh. That's the door, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I can't even make it.
I still can't get over what we saw happening outside the starship.
I almost made it a few feet.
Our planet's really not doing too hot right about now.
I've only ever seen Rena from the surface of Dana, so I figured it was just another round planet like ours. Still though, I never would have imagined Rena actually looked like that. And what's the deal with that giant flower coming out?
Called it.
Shouldn't that mean
Beats
your other
me.
players should
I
get
have
ready here
absolutely
too?
no-
Called it.
It's so surreal. It looks like a broken egg or something.
Rena and Dana. We were taught that both worlds were spherical bodies that floated amongst the stars in the heavens. But to think that they lied to us not only about the Sovereign and the crown contest, but also the form of our own planet.
Dohalim.
Maybe that's not your planet. Maybe you're not from there.
Okay, who's the wise guy that summoned us here?
Someone formidable enough to bring our starship along with us.
They must be here somewhere. Let's find them.
Lower level, central level, upper level. Where are we? Okay, central level. We'll go to the central level.
The star.
I see the star, but before I go to the star, let's go see if there's any treasure chests around here. Okay, there aren't any treasure chests.
Look like there is, so.
It's like an engine.
This place looks a lot like that room we saw back in the Forbidden Zone.
Huh? What's that?
Ooh, costume.
It's one of those!
A red woman in disguise. Or is this their true form?
So it was a trap?
Just wait. Wait for it.
It doesn't look like it can move. Tell me, are you the one who brought us here?
That is
Shiny.
correct. It is unusual for me to have unexpected guests these days.
It can talk.
What are you?
Hevrect 35.
Robot.
Hevrect 35. Is that your name?
Correct.
What is this place? No, wait, before that. Just what exactly are you? Are you somehow associated with the Red Women?
Before I answer, I have a question for you. How did you all arrive in this sector?
You got pulled in.
We did not come to this place by choice. Our ship was brought here against our will, by a group of red women who can shift into the same form as you.
In that case, we can assume my brethren who serve the Great Spirit have deemed you all to be a threat most great.
Sisters? Maybe not brothers.
Serve? Are you saying there really is someone more powerful than the Red Women, pulling their strings?
What did you do to us?
I examined your bodies. You have not been harmed in any way. Identifiers detected. The Sovereign and Maiden are among you. However, you aren't under its control. I see why they viewed you as a danger now.
Oh goody, more riddles.
Do you think we can trust this thing?
Like it or
You
not.
say a riddle?
Maybe our
Yeah.
best chance to take it out of here. Let's at least hear
Riddle
it
me
out.
this, riddle me that.
Noah. Noah.
I shall now answer your questions. We are Helganquil.
What?
You're the Gindi.
The red women you encountered previously are a form of disguise we employ from time to time, but not our true form.
Helganquil?
You are on Dake Phasal, a celestial base which drifted here by accident. The will of Rena's great spirit no longer reaches us here. Since my sudden separation from the Great Spirit's influence, I have used any and all means to extend my lifespan. As I have done so, I have also set out to monitor and research Rena and Dana from this position.
Okay.
A question. What is this great spirit of which you speak? Is it something that rules over your kind?
Correct. The Great Astral Spirit is a large mass of astral energy that fills all of Rena, one with its own will, a voice we cannot refuse.
A voice? Just like Dana.
The voice of the Great Spirit speaks to our hearts directly, and we have served it without question throughout the ages.
Does that mean it was controlling your minds? Wait a second. Could this Great Spirit be the true sovereign of Rena?
Wait,
The
that's
true
okay,
ruler
so-
of Rena. It could be the same thing that's controlling Volron.
Wait, back up. You're telling us this great spirit of yours is the one that ordered you things to harvest the astral energy from Dana? I'm not sure I believe that.
Why not? We've already made contact with the will of Dana back in the Wedge, and in the Forbidden Zone on Lenegus. If Dana has a will of its own, I don't see why Rena wouldn't.
Interesting.
Maybe not, but think about what you're saying. If Dana has a will like Rena, then that would mean that we've been controlled by the voice of Dana this whole time, just like these things.
Dana's will hasn't been forcing us to do anything.
Yeah, but
How do you know?
Let's assume that what Hevrek 35 claims is true, and that we are indeed cut off from both planets. Even if we had previously been under the control of Dana's will, we would have noticed now that we are disconnected.
Your fear is not based in logic. The voice of Dana is much smaller and quieter compared to that of Rena's Great Spirit.
Okay.
Rena's
Oh, so it's
astral
very
energy is
smaller?
amassed at its
Yes.
center, whereas Dana's is shared among all its constituents.
Oh, no, Dana.
So thinly
Dana's
is
a
that
planet?
energy spread
Yes.
that it cannot coalesce and formulate a will. Our findings here indicate as much.
Which explains why we felt its will where we did. The Wedge and Lenegus are where so much of that energy had been accumulated.
The Great Spirit's desire is to consume all astral energy. And the pursuit of that desire is why you see Rena in its current state. As a result, it has turned its attention toward Dana.
Is that why the crown contest is necessary? So that the Great Spirit can feed off of Dana?
Indeed.
Yep.
And it was to that end that we Helganquil devised the crown contest. Had the initial spirit channeling from 300 years ago succeeded, all of Dana's astral energy would have been seized.
Good thing you
The
failed.
ceremony failed. Lenegus was severely damaged, and you lost both the Sovereign and the Renaissance.
Correct. A change in plan was required to ensure the spirit channeling's success. However, recreating the Renes Alma required a vast amount of energy. That is why we turned to Dana.
So that was the real purpose behind the crown contest.
That makes sense.
An efficient means to harvest the necessary energy from Dana.
So wait, it's basically it's the sun.
This is all
Earth?
happening because
Fire?
of me.
No, it's all fantasy plans, no.
Nevertheless, you still haven't answered one of Alphen's original questions. Just why have you brought us here to your base, Hevrek 35?
First, it was to confirm the identities of you, my unexpected visitors. Second, it was to ascertain whether you would be likely to accept my request.
A request? But what could someone like you want us
Request
to...
of what?
I wish for you all to slay the Great Spirit.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, did you just ask us to kill your master?
I did. It is in your best interest that you do so, I might add.
What makes you say that?
Lenegus has entered the final stage of the spirit channeling plan. As we speak, Dana's energy is being harvested en masse and transmitted to Rena. If nothing is done about the Great Spirit, it will not be long before all is lost.
You're saying the destruction we saw earlier is just the beginning?
Yep.
That...
We won't let that happen.
Why do you want us to kill the Great Spirit so badly? Is it to save our world? To free you, Helganquil, from under its control?
Both. All.
No. My primary concern is validating our findings and analysis, which have taken many years to realize. As such, it is my desire to see how your actions impact and change these systems. However, I will not deny that vengeance also plays a part.
Vengeance? For what?
In spite of our long service to the Great Spirit, Our species is on the brink of extinction.
You mean you're dying?
Yes, they're dying.
At this stage, it would be wise for you to talk with the others. Ask them what you need to know. Once you have your answer, return to me. If you agree to help, I shall fix your ship.
Okay.
Others? Just how many of you are there?
I am the only Helganquil who inhabits Dake Faisal.
Hey! Hey!
It's no use. I think it's done talking to us. Let's take a look around.
What do I look for again?
Find the others.
How would there be others here?
Probably on one of those other floors.
Oh.
Oh, great.
You can't seriously be buying anything that creature told us, right? I mean, it's practically blackmailing us into doing its dirty work.
To be honest, the conversation went on for so long, I'm not sure I understood all of it. How about you, Dohalim? Were you able to follow
I
it
was.
at all?
At the very least, everything it said about the Renan Great Spirit adds up. At the end of the day, this whole chain of events comes back to astral energy. That being said, we not previously encountered the will of Dana. I suspect I would find its story much more difficult to believe.
The spirit of Rena wants to see Dana completely destroyed.
But why? Astral energy is supposed to be a force that creates and shapes the world.
It doesn't matter. I don't care if we're up against an entire world or what its game is. We're not going to let it destroy Dana.
Right.
There is one other thing that concerns me. How the Great Spirit, the Helganquil, and the Crown Contest are all part of a centuries-long plan is clear enough. But what about the Renans? How do they factor into all this?
Now that you mention it, and all that talk, Hevric 35 never even brought up the Renans once. And as for the Helganquil, we never did find out just what they are either.
Maybe it had a reason for keeping its silence. Or perhaps there's even more going on. Maybe the others will shed more light on the matter. Let's find out.
Okay. Before I go another 5 feet and get another 5 minutes of story.
I'm gonna save again.
Yes, I'm going to save. Go ahead and wrap it up here.